Hey there gamers, DreamcastGuy here, and today we have two pieces of PlayStation news that are both surprisingly positive. I have felt like gaming news has been so down in the dumps. People have been so mad because, let's face it, gaming has been, for the last couple months, kind of a mess, especially with all the Nintendo stuff, bad price points and overpriced games and stuff like that. So these stories, I almost feel like PlayStation is hitting back. I kind of get the vibe that Sony is trying to directly attack Nintendo and kind of saying, hey, we still matter. But let's talk, because today they announced retro themes are coming back for free. Heck yes, but also they did show a new trailer for Ghost of Yōtei, a release date for Ghost of Yōtei, and a price point for Ghost of Yōtei that is lower than I imagined. But let's talk. Hi, hope you're having a great day, and if you could, please give this video a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I want to actually quickly thank you guys. Yesterday I did a video talking about the Oblivion remaster. That video got to number 4 on trending. It's, I think, now technically my most viral video ever. Hundreds and hundreds of new subscribers. Hello to all you cool people. Okay, now to start with, this is an update that I'm happy about, but also I'm still kind of confused about, which is that during the 30th anniversary a couple months back, they did this big thing where they showed new custom themes for the PS1, PS2, PS3, PS4, and these look fantastic. And a lot of people love this because, honestly, it does feel like Sony is so bad about their own nostalgia. Sony is so bad about supporting their own games, bringing back old franchises, even putting their stuff on PlayStation Plus Premium. It is weird the amount of stuff that we just simply cannot play, even though it's owned by PlayStation. So when they originally debuted these, people loved them because they feel like an actual celebration of Sony's past. And then they just deleted it for literally no reason. We had them for like 45 days and then they just went, all right, now they're gone. Why? Well, apparently, fan demand has been so loud, so intense, they decided to bring it back. Due to the overwhelmingly positive response from the community, we're bringing these back, so you can put these here. Now, these are cool, especially my favorite was the PlayStation 2 one. When you booted up a PS2, this is actually how it looked. It's so nice that they're actually bringing this back. It's cool that, well, Sony for once is actually going, oh, yeah, we don't know why we removed that either. So, as you can see here, this has, oh my god, 9,000 likes in the first 30 minutes. Absolutely insane the amount of hype there is for these themes. I also feel like I'm happy about the fact that these are actually free. Back on the PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4, you could buy themes. Usually they were like, $1 to $3. Most of them were pretty dang cheap. I kind of expected that Sony was going to be absolute dirtbags and bring them back, but charge and say, oh, you want back your PlayStation 2 theme? Get out that credit card, you slut. Okay, now, the other piece of news that I am taking as a W, and I'm very happy about, is that today they announced the release date. We're going to take a look at the trailer and stuff, but Ghost of Yōtei, we know when it's coming out, and with the announcement of the pre-orders, they said specifically, our games are going to be $70 for the default edition. We will not be jumping the price to $80 for the standard edition. Now, I'm happy about this because I've been making videos hating about how I do feel like Nintendo is getting incredibly greedy. $100 for Nintendo Switch controllers is ridiculous. $80 for the games, that's ridiculous. But even $500 for the system, across the board, I feel like it's so expensive. But I hate the fact that Nintendo's excuses, oh, the game is so big, oh, the development costs are so high, it's worth that $80. I feel like this is Sony's sort of way of saying, hey, we're still trying to make our games as cheap as we possibly can. We have some leaked financial reports where Sony, inside their own internal documents, they spent $300 million making some of their games, like Spider-Man 2. I think that Sony is still in that frame of mind where they want you to buy a PS5. When you buy a PS5, everything you get on the store, whether it is V-Bucks and Fortnite or their own first-party games, they make money on anything you buy on the PlayStation. I still think they're trying to do the classic idea of, we want you to buy our system because even if you're not buying only our games, we're still making a bunch of money. I think this game is going to be 10 to 10 fantastic, and I think it's kind of their effort to essentially keep people on that platform and buying stuff as much as possible. Ghost of Yōtei comes out October 2nd for the PlayStation 5. Pre-orders come out next week on Friday. Has 3 versions, normal, digital, and deluxe. Now, the trailer, I have to admit, anybody who's played Assassin's Creed Shadows, the story seems to basically be Assassin's Creed Shadows, which is kind of bad luck. Obviously, they've been making this game for years. I don't think they tried to rip it off, but it's the same sort of, oh man, you have to avenge your village and track down a bunch of people. A little bit of bad luck. I do think this trailer look fantastic. You are introduces the Yōtei Six. Game members Atsu is sworn to hunt down. This is the exact plot of Assassin's Creed Shadows. Although there are different, oh god, what are they called? The Shinbak Fu is what they're called in Assassin's Creed Shadows. A bit of bad luck that they both have female ninjas attacking a clan of evil samurai, but I am definitely locked in. I'm definitely excited, but I am happy about the fact that a lot of people are still kind of just saying it's surprising that PlayStation did not raise the price. I will say, I think that everything is going to change, unfortunately, when GTA 6 comes out. We still don't have a release date, we still don't have a price point, but there has been a lot of rumblings that Rockstar is going to attempt to charge $90 or $100 for GTA 6. And let's face it, it's going to sell. It's still going to be the highest selling game in the world. They could probably charge $200 and it's still a bunch of people, millions of people would buy it day one. But I think that once GTA 6 comes out, the gloves are off. I think Sony's going to follow that trend. Everybody's going to go, oh, I guess we got to make it $100. We don't really have a choice. I am happy that Ghost of Yōtei is only $70, and I can't believe we're even saying that. But I understand. I have had a chance to talk to a lot of game developers. They DM me, I have a chance to talk to them in person and stuff, and a lot of people have basically said that they're all kind of in a secret arms race. Everybody is afraid to raise their price, but everybody kind of feels like they need to. I've talked to game devs where they're like, well, it's so expensive, I don't want to put microtransactions in my game. I don't want to put all this gotcha and stuff like that. I want to just sell you a singular good product. But in order to do that, I have to raise the price. Development's so expensive. Now, I still don't agree with those people. Even when they tell me that in person, I kind of push back and say, okay, then how can you make development cheaper? What can you do to actually make it so the game doesn't need to be $100? I do think that, unfortunately, we're going to start to see right after this, I think there is a good chance we're going to see a $100 Zelda. I think there's a good chance that Spider-Man 3, whenever that comes out, is going to be $100. I am disappointed about the fact that this might be the last $70 PlayStation game, which to me, still, my brain hasn't even fully digested that. But these have just been some off-the-cuff thoughts. How do you feel about the future of PlayStation? How are you feeling about themes coming back? Tell me your thoughts in the comments down below, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and please keep dreaming. I did mention this, I'm having surgery on my jaw tomorrow. I decided to I bought Oblivion Remastered on my PlayStation 5, and I'm just going to sit here for days. I've never been so excited for surgery. I'm literally just going to sit here and play games for days. So, after the surgery tomorrow, if there isn't a video until Monday, I'm okay. I'm probably just sitting there with an ice pack in my face, playing games like crazy and loving it. Thanks so much for watching that video. If you want to see something else, you can always click this link to see what I put up last, or, subscribe and see what's coming up next. Also, I promise that whatever I do, it'll try not to suck.